Another fatal shooting tonight involving a police officer. This time there's a controversial video of what happened. Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Randy Shaw. The shooting took place around 7 o'clock tonight near Maple and Grace in North Spokane. Now, police claim the suspect was armed and posed a threat, so they shot him. He died about an hour ago. But witnesses say the man never raised his pistol at officers, and officers yelled only once to drop the gun and almost instantly opened fire. You're about to see the video of what happened. You can see it for yourself. KREM 2's Mike Gonzalez joined us live from the scene with more on the shooting and what that video shows.
Randy, the suspect involved in this case was apparently involved in some recent Spokane robberies. What happened out here tonight was a shock to everyone. It's a night that Lisa Anna Courtney will never forget, along with the dozens of onlookers who wanted to know who police were looking for.
The cop lights were on the house, and they were just yelling at the house saying, get out of the house, surrender.
Spokane police officers tracked down a male suspect at this house on the corner of Maple and Grace in northwest Spokane who'd allegedly been involved in a recent robbery in Spokane. What happened next is something Courtney will never forget.
He came outside with a gun pointed down, and they shot him 7 times in the chest.
At some point stepped outside. We continued to engage the subject. We gave him multiple verbal commands to comply with our orders, that he was going to be arrested, that we did not want to harm him. We wanted to take him into custody. At some point, the officers believed that their safety and the safety of the community was at risk, and they engaged the individual.
But cell phone video captured at the scene shows a different story. The suspect steps out with hands down, and just seconds later is shot with multiple rounds.
He walked out a few steps. The officers, all I heard was them say, drop it, and within seconds of them yelling drop it, 7 to 9 shots were fired by multiple officers.
Did he raise the gun at all?
He was going to surrender, and he was going to put it down on the ground, and they shot him.
Just to be clear, KREM 2 News did ask the chief several times if the suspect was shot immediately when he stepped out of the house.
We were talking to him in the house. We continued to talk to him when he came out of the house. Yes. Yeah. So we switched from the PA system when he was in the house. When he came out onto the porch, it was, you know, relatively face-to-face contact.
He wasn't.
And we do want to be clear that Chief Straub has not seen that raw video just yet, but as soon as this broadcast is over, we are going to put that in his hands. WSP takes over the investigation from here. Reporting live, I'm Mike Gonzalez, KREM 2 News.
We're more than likely going to hear more on this for you tomorrow on KREM 2 News at 5 and 6. This is the 5th shooting this year involving a police officer. The first, January 16th, when Spokane Police shot an unruly man outside Truth Ministries in Sprague and Napa. He survived that. On February 11th, an Army veteran called 911 saying he wanted to commit suicide by cop. He led authorities on a chase through Spokane and North Idaho. That ended in a fatal shootout with Spokane County Sheriff's deputies near the Valley Mall. March 4th, Spokane County deputies shot a woman after a standoff at Motel 6. She was treated and released for wounds to her hand. And just last night, a deputy in Stevens County shot and killed a suspect who opened fire on him with a shotgun. Investigators say that wounded Stevens County detective managed to return fire, killing the man with a shotgun.